Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for current events in the online fitness community. Let me get a sip of my water. Try and look at the forearms. So a few people have brought this to my attention, especially after that community post I did the other day with mentioning, I guess, Genetic Beast messaging me about his thing. And there's a few things I need to clear up. I guess people don't actually know how the copyright system works for tiered partners with the check marks by our name. I'll give a bit of advice in this. Don't take any of our videos unless you hire a lawyer first. I would recommend you hire a lawyer before you do it, because you're not going to get away with it. I don't know why people think it's difficult for us to delete 100 channels with one button press. Clearly not up to speed on how the system works. So with the Genetic Beast, I only filed one strike. I filed one, and then his channel disappeared. He asked me to pull it back, but here's the thing. If someone contacts me ahead of time, I'll probably be pretty cool about it. Be like, okay, you want to use one of my videos, talk to me about it. Message me, reach out to me first. It's not that difficult. I have pretty big social media platforms. You can DM me. Talk to me about it. Now, keep in mind, I've reserved the right to strike you later anytime I want, because you have my content, but as long as we're cool, you know, and there are people, a few people up who have some of my stuff up that I've allowed. They messaged me, we're cool. One of them's actually a former client, you know, totally cool guys, not a problem. But here's the thing. Usually you need 3 strikes before it will terminate you. And usually for me to make a channel disappear, 3 of their things need to come through my notices, right? Meaning YouTube has to contact me and tell me that they have uploaded at least 3 of my videos. A lot of times what I like to do, because I don't want to spend much time messing with it, I want to just do my 10-15 seconds of copyright strikes and be done with it for a few months. I usually wait until YouTube has told me that I have like 20, 30, 40 of them, 50 of them all sent, so that it says, hey, these are the people who've re-uploaded your stuff. And then I hit the button on it. And that way, because it wants you to autofill your form and put your name and your email address and all that in, which it keeps saved if you have, you know, when you have the copyright tool, it keeps it saved for you. But, you know, I do have to go down and click all that stuff. So I usually wait until there's a bunch so that I can just hit the button and say, select all 30 videos, whatever it is. And I mean, it'll tell me the channel names down the row. It tells you what percentage of your video is used and all this stuff. And then you can do it one time. You can certify it with an electronic signature, press the button. You know, you can be done in 10, 20 seconds if you're quick with it. And then you can leave it alone for 6 months or 3 months or 2 months or however long you like to do it. In his case, I saw it in there. He only had 1 video. Several people did kind of reach out saying, hey, why did you strike me? And it's like, you guys did not ask me before you took my content. You re-uploaded my video. And usually since I let it sit for a couple months, sometimes more, like they have time to rethink it and take it back down, not a big deal. But what people have to remember with that, and I've heard people say, well, that's abuse of the system. No, not if YouTube tells you that they took your video. Meaning for tiered partners, I have never gotten a strike. I've never had any problems with YouTube ever. And I mean, how many videos have I removed that way using the copyright tool? 500, 600, I don't know. I've never had a problem with it. They don't do that. They don't care. Like if you're a tiered partner and they give you all that stuff and they alert you, that's not an abuse of the tool. Like if it is abusing the copyright thing, because people will say that that's what you're doing, why is YouTube notifying me? Why is YouTube telling me in using the tool that these people took my video and that I can file a copyright claim? Like they tell you this. And when you're dealing with tiered partners, it's pretty much automatic. Your ability to fight back if you steal a tiered partner with a check mark by our name You may not be as easy as you think it is. Here's the advice I would give to someone. First of all, I would say don't take other people's content. I mean, let's just be realistic. You signed an agreement when you made a channel. You signed a contract saying you wouldn't do it. Okay? Even if you made a channel for the purpose of trolling or hating someone, you signed a legal agreement stating you would not do that. You would not engage in that behavior. You legally signed it. Therefore, if you do it, you are lying. You're not just lying to the public. You lied in a legal document that you agreed to. You lied. Okay. Legally, violation of contract definitely qualifies as a lie. You broke a contract. All right, so here's what I would say. If you're going to be the person who's going to tackle tiered partners, again, I've got a check mark. I have a silver play check mark. If you're going to try to re-upload or fair use videos from people with a check mark on YouTube, I would advise you to hire a lawyer first. Hire a lawyer who specializes in that area. Consult them and then do it. Because you're not going to get away with it. They tell us when you take our videos, not all of them, but a pretty good chunk of them. It's not like tiered partners have to go look for your videos. We don't have to watch your videos. We don't have to know why you did it, what the context is of where our video is in your stuff. We get the readout. We can choose to click and watch your video. I don't care. You took my content without asking, right? My copyrighted, it's copyrighted while signing a legal contract saying you would not take other people's copyrighted work on YouTube. You signed a contract, you took my copyrighted stuff without asking me. You stole my property without asking me. Because if I give you permission, it's not theft. So that's how it works. Now, in the case of then Genetic Beast, if his channel did get deleted, it is because he had multiple strikes already. I think I only had one because I went and saw the tool later when he sent me the message. I went back and checked down the row of all of them I did that day. Because again, you can do them all at once. You can fill out one form for 100 videos. And you don't need their URLs. You just click the box with that video, by that video. And then when it sends you ones of people you want to put in an exception folder to set to the side, you can do that and then you can revisit them later. So people who've contacted me and I'm cool with the way they used my video, we're good. But I did one. So that means he has multiple infractions. If they terminated his channel, he has multiple rules violations that have not sloughed off. They roll off over time. The strikes do. So he's clearly been breaking YouTube's rules repeatedly. The only strike I've ever gotten on this channel has been for citing studies. That's why I don't link studies. I've appealed it each time successfully, but to me it's not worth the risk. That is what I've gotten strikes on this channel for, has been linking studies like Baylor College of Medicine. Okay, so they didn't like that. I don't have strikes on this channel. Those are the only ones I've gotten. So the thing is, he's clearly a repeat rules abuser. And when people say, well, you can get, no, because I'm not abusing their system. I am clicking the ones that YouTube sends me and says in my interface, right? I can see it anytime I want. It's one of your options. These are the people who've stolen your videos. You can choose to act on it. Or you can choose to not act on it anytime you want. That's how the system works. But yeah, I hit him with one and done. I guess he had other infractions, or else they would not have removed his channel over just one. They would not have done that. I've never seen them do that, because they also tell me in the tool if they delete your channel or not. It lets me know if your channel's gone. So for people who are curious what's going on, what happened, it's just that simple. And I hit a lot of them in one go. I just went down the road that day. It was one of those days where I decided, okay, I'm going to clear this up, clean them all up. So the rule of thumb, if you want to borrow any of my content, ask me. Be polite. That's it. All right, guys, well, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.